Hey guys, it's me, Mr. 250, and welcome back to Trauma Center Under the Knife 2. Quick thing to say before we start. First, I bumped my microphone. Second off, I actually almost finished this episode. I was pretty much like 2 minutes from being done. And then the power dropped, which, I guess you could say is one of the unfortunate things about having a desktop. If I had a laptop, I could have just saved it really quick. And all I did was lose power for 15 seconds, but everything's gone. Audio recording's gone, video recording's gone. The only thing I had left running, obviously, was the DS, humorously enough. But we're gonna do this again. At the very least, it might help me do a little bit better in these operations. So let's begin with Hope Hospital, the place that Dr. Stiles started his whole doctor career from. This is Hope Hospital, located in the city of Angels Bay. Throughout the year, it has served the community by providing quality health care to those in need. Derek Stiles took his first steps here as a doctor, and now has unexpectedly returned.
Derek.
I heard about what happened from Director Hoffman, but I never imagined that I'd find myself mentoring you again. I know. Sorry to be such a burden. It seems that they'd like to have you retrained from the beginning, as though this was your residency. With that in mind, we'll be going pretty hard on you. Think you can handle it, Derek? Yes. Alright then. That's it for today.
I'm counting on you.
You'll be on extended active duty starting tomorrow, so you should get rested up. I understand. Please excuse me. What do you think? It's worse than I thought. He doesn't even smile anymore. It's like he's a shell of his old self. He never used to be so uptight. You're right. He's lost all of his composure. I guess that's why they sent him to us.
Okay.
By the way, have we made any progress in trying to get her here? Actually, it looks like she'll be able to transfer here as early as next week. We didn't give her much notice, but she's gone to a lot of trouble to adjust her schedule. Great. Then we'll be able to put our master plan into action that much sooner. This isn't going to be easy, but we're going to make it work no matter what. Dum bum bum. Oh, thank you very much, Doctor. You're welcome. Please take care. That's the last outpatient for today. It's hard to step backwards into the role of an apprentice, but it really does feel like those days when I first started working here. I wonder how everyone at Caduceus is doing. Are they working like usual without me? Of course they are. Who needs a doctor who's lost the healing touch? Heck, I can't even do a routine operation. I'd be of no use if I was there. Better get that. Yes, this is Dr. Stiles.
What?
What? I'm performing an operation? Oh no! Dr. Casal!
Derek.
What are you doing here, Derek? You're supposed to be in the OR. Stop wasting time and go get prepped. Wait, I can't handle an operation right now. Remember what I told you back then? A doctor has to cast aside his emotions during an operation. In there, you're just a doctor who saves patients. Nothing more, nothing less. But that's just it. What if I can't save the patients? Don't worry, rookie. I'm assigning a veteran assistant to you. And who might that be?
Derek?
It's you! You don't look too well, Derek. Are you getting enough sleep? You need at least 6 hours. The patients depend on you. Long time no see, Derek.
What?
Mary? Why are you here? Well, I have my reasons. Mary Fulton, age 42, a veteran nurse. She assisted Derek during his first days at Hope Hospital, She was basically the nurse that helped Derek through the tutorial section of the first game. Regardless, I'll be working here for at least a little while. So let's do our best.
Yes.
Yes, of course. Wait, then the veteran assistant you were talking about... That's right. Do you get it now? If there's nothing else, then go scrub up.
Derek?
Come on, Derek. Let's go. Alright. Nice. Here's a big word. Cholelithiasis? Well, let's start with the briefing. Your patient today is Mr. Saltman. Great name, by the way. He's a 52-year-old male suffering from cholelithiasis. Yeah. Oh my gosh, what a big word. If you stay calm, Derek, this operation won't be difficult. But it's such a big word. Think back to when you first started operating and concentrate. I understand. I'll try. Good. I'll explain the operation procedure then. Like I said, the patient suffers from gallbladder colitis. It's progressed quite a bit, so we'll have to extract his gallbladder. We have two objectives for this operation. Excise and extract the gallbladder, and fragment the gallstones. Now listen up. What's most important right now is precision, not speed.
Please try to
Put yourself in the patient's position and think each treatment through. You got it.
We'll begin the procedure.
Understood. Let's begin the operation. So this one was in... I don't know if it was in Under the Knife 2. I'm pretty sure it was in New Blood. And this one's... If you're on top of it, it's not too hard. But if you don't get on top of it, it just gets a nightmare. Let's begin the operation. Do your best, Derek. Yes, ma'am. Precision over speed. And more importantly, I need to focus solely on the operation. We're going to boost his vitals as high as they can get because I'd love to not have to do that mid-operation. That would save some time for us. So what we're doing is we're basically excising his gallbladder, while at the same time we have to deal with gallstones that are coming out of the gallbladder. Keep in mind that if the patient's vitals will drop if the stones pack through the entire area. So detect them, laser them.
Okay.
Alright.
Inject the medication.
Let's inject some sedative.
Derek.
And then we're going to cut it out in multiple segments, but we've got to get the gallstones because they're going to keep popping up. And he's going to bleed a little bit, but we'll worry about that in a second because we got to get the stone.
Use the scalpel.
Cut some more. Get the next stone. If you keep on top of it, it's not too bad.
Use the scalpel. Use the drain.
Okay, get the stone. Get the next stone because it's going to flow out already. And I took too long, so we're going to have to get another stone.
Use the scalpel.
Get the next stone. I'm going to boost his vitals some because I have to get the next stone. Crap. Okay, now we shouldn't have any more coming out because we've detached the gallbladder.
Use the forceps. Here are the sutures.
Now let's put some gel over that and suture that up.
That went well.
Alright, all done. That was actually about a minute faster than I did it last
Here
time.
are the sutures.
So we are doing well. I think I got a B the last time I did this operation. And it's looking like we might be set up for that.
Derek.
Now, of course, we're not done yet. You mean there's another patient? This other patient will be a bit easier, don't worry. Another patient was carried in, so we'll move on to him now. Really? Alright. This patient is suffering from severe appendicitis. The main objectives for this operation will be the excision and extraction of the appendix.
Do your best.
Please perform the treatment quickly but carefully. So yeah, we're going to want to boost his vitals as much as possible. Same thing as the other guy. We don't have to worry about gallstones flying out, so we can focus more on the operation at hand, but it's still a bit iffy. As long as we're careful and do it quickly, though, we should be okay. And I have to pay attention to what I'm doing. The appendix is burst and pus is seeping out. It's causing inflammations. Let's extract the appendix while we treat the pus and inflammations. First, we need to get that pus above the appendix out of the way. Please drain it.
Please inject the medication.
You got it.
Use the scalpel.
Okay, we're not going to be able to cut all of that because there's pus in the way. Oh, come on. I was almost done, too.
Okay.
Right, now we need to tie 2 wires. One will go around the base of the organ, another around the appendix itself. Please pick up the wire. This is to, I'm assuming, to keep it from just, like, going everywhere.
Use the scalpel.
Is the idea.
Use the forceps.
Alright, and let's drain all this again so we can actually do our job. Patch that up. And deal with the inflammations. And hopefully not miss a single one of these inflammations as I inject them. Oh no, that makes me sad. That completes all the treatments. I'm glad I didn't get more serious. Ah, we had such a good chain, did we not? That really does make me quite sad.
Good work.
Alright, operation complete. And of course you put the bandage on wrong. Doctor, you're fired. You bandaged him badly. Good job, everyone. Alright, we prevented the gallstones from going too much. We got a good chain, and we completed with 120 left. Ooh, a surgeon. I'll take it. Nice. Could have probably done better if I didn't get that one screw up right towards the end.
Derek?
Good job, Derek. I can't say it went smoothly, but you did get through it, didn't you? It's all thanks to you, Mary. I don't know what would have happened if I had operated alone. You know, you really haven't changed much since we parted a few years ago.
You're such a
You seem so lost. I can't possibly leave you alone. It's just like it was back then. But what? I've improved a lot since then. But Dr. Casal told me everything. Even though you've been through a lot, you still need to be patient. Get it? Because he's a doctor. Oh, now I'm sad. I can be patient. Huh? Sometimes, when things go wrong, people dwell on what they could have done differently. They start to lose their way. But when you're so busy thinking about something you can't change, you get blinded by it. What I mean is that the past isn't nearly as important as the future. You've got to keep looking ahead. When things don't seem to be going your way, sometimes you can get back on track if you just concentrate on the task before you. That's why I want you to be patient and take things one step at a time. I understand.
You're such a handful.
You really do need my help, don't you?
What?
Hey, it's been 3 years and you're still on my case. You need to be patient, Doctor. So that was better than last time. Let's hope the power doesn't go out again. A rough night. I'm sure you can guess what's going to happen, right? Somewhat, at least. A few days later.
Derek.
It seems like your performance has been improving lately, Derek. Although, you're still being babysat by Nurse Fulton.
What?
Well, I'm not relying on her that much. Technically, no. But what about psychologically? Don't tell me you're starting on me too, Dr. Myers. Anyway, let's get down to business. We've got to defeat the Huns. I mean, Derek, you're going to be the doctor on duty tonight. What? But tonight is... That's right. Tonight, this hospital is responsible for all emergency patients. But... No excuses. You need to get focused on being a doctor. And besides, you don't need any extra time to get lost in thought. That'll only be trouble.
I'm counting.
Just do what you can tonight to save people in front of you. Yes, sir. Relax, Derek. There's no reason to be so uptight. Your guardian angel will be with you after all. Now, you're just making fun of me. Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Focus on being a doctor. It's good advice, but can I really do that? What if multiple critical patients are brought in, and I have to decide who to treat first? What if their wounds are too difficult to treat without the healing touch? Can I really focus under that kind of pressure? Or... oh no, a siren, and it's getting closer! Wait, there's more than one?
Derek!
Of course, we'd never have any type of system that would tell us, excuse me, doctor, there looks to be some patients coming into ambulances. You know, instead, we have to have a lookout sitting on top of the hospital listening for sirens all day. Derek, we have some badly injured patients on the way in. Get ready immediately. Understood. There was a terrible accident on the overpass. All of the patients in critical condition are going to be transported here. What? What did you expect? As Dr. Casal said, tonight's our night to handle all emergency patients.
What are you doing?
Now listen up. You're a doctor, so start acting like one. Right. I'll go get changed. We'll probably have to perform several operations in a row.
We need to hurry.
We don't have much time to spare, so please hurry. Get with the program, Derek. If there was ever a time to focus on being a doctor, it's now. Alright, so what are we going to do? They've given us 8 minutes. I will tell you ahead of time, I think we have 3 operations, which should be fun. Fractured lower left rib cage, bone reformation, and treatment of damaged spleen are necessary. The patient is suffering from a fractured lower left rib cage and injury to the spleen. There's a high possibility that the bone fragments are scattered inside the thoracic cavity. We have 2 objectives for this operation. Collect the bone fragments and reform the fractured bone. Treat the spleen's hemorrhaging. More patients may be carried in as we proceed. But don't think about that. Just stay focused on the person in front of you. Try not to worry. You can do this, Derek. I hope so, Miss Fulton. Oh yeah.
We'll begin the procedure.
Let's get the operation started. Always reminds me of that game Operation from when I was a kid. I was terrible at that game.
Do your best.
Let's get started. You'll have to work efficiently, Derek. First, we need to treat external wounds. Alright. We'll also boost his vitals before we finish up here. And let's boost him as high as we can get him, because I think that it's going to be pretty useful in this.
That went well.
And cut him open. It can't be that bad, right? Holy crap, it's pretty bad. It's more severe than I thought. Let's keep an eye on the damage to the spleen while we treat him.
Use the force.
Please collect the bone fragments while treating the wounds. Treating the wounds.
We need to hurry.
Now, this guy, he's gonna have some problems, as you can tell. He's basically gonna start, like, for absolutely no reason, just gonna start, like, exploding with, hemorrhaging and just general, like, he's messed up. He really is. I mean, look at him. We pull a bone out of him, and his spleen just, like, splits for no reason elsewhere. Alright, I think we're about good. Whoop, pull that out. And all of a sudden he gets like 1,000,000 hemorrhages for no really good reason, honestly. You'll be fine, don't worry about it, guy. I'm a trained doctor who's going through a mental crisis at the moment. You've got nothing to worry about. Oops. Good thing you're asleep to not feel that.
Okay.
Alright, let's start putting these back in. I won't mess up like I did the first time, because I remember how this goes, except for I'm forgetting now. Crap. Nope. Did they mix this up? This wasn't this way last time. Yeah, they mix up the order each time. Okay, that's interesting. I thought the same bone fragment would go in the same order. Oh, I didn't know Trauma Center did that. It's the last probe fragment. Now let's set it. Holy crap. Doctor, fix him. There's something wrong with him. He's exploding into stuff. Get the sutures. We don't need to boost his vitals, probably. Because we're going to set this last bone, and the antibiotic should help boost his vitals some, so I think he'll be okay. We're all done treating the patient.
Here are the sutures.
Suture him up. And treat the wound.
Okay.
Nice work, Derek, but there's no time to relax. The next patient is waiting for us. A little over 2 minutes, not bad time. Alright. The patient seemed to be suffering from severe internal and external wounds. Once we treat the external ones, we'll move on to opening them up. We need to determine the affected area's condition quickly. Well, I mean, based on my limited doctor skills, I would say, it looks like he got some glass in him. You know, I'm not 100% sure on that, but it does seem likely.
That went well.
Let's see how bad it looks. It can't be as bad as the other guy, right? Yeah, look at that. That's not too bad.
Derek?
Now, this guy's going to be fun. We got to keep applying antibiotic gel to the hemorrhages, otherwise he will continue to have issues, which is not great. Luckily, he doesn't explode into cuts if you actually pay attention to that. I failed that pretty hard last time.
Use the drain.
Okay, I think he's good. Just want to get him as quick as we can. Right now, they're not going to start timing us until we finish up with like the last wound down here, and then they'll be like, "Hey, you need to start fixing all of his wounds everywhere." Nope. Alright. Oh, does he have another one? Oh. Alright. Let's check. We're not going to treat these at the moment. We just need to cut them quickly so that they don't explode on their own.
Use the drain.
Okay, I think that's about as dangerous as I want to get here. There might be more. So honestly, let's move down to the bottom and fix all that. They might actually randomize where the hemorrhages appear, because I remember one appearing like way down at the bottom and it's not there. Which I guess would be fun for extra playthroughs and stuff.
Use the antibiotic gel.
I'll use it in a second. Look, there's nothing that needs to be antibiotic gel. Don't tell me what to do when nothing bad's happening.
Use the magnification tool.
I don't need the magnification tool. I need to fix him before he dies. Ugh. I forgot. If you don't actually keep on top of that, he keeps having more of these. There we go. Let's get those really quick. And move back up to fixing him up here. Bump my microphone so my voice sounds funny.
Use the ultrasound.
Where are you broken? Don't worry, I'm a doctor with severe mental problems. We got this. That was a horrible stitch I just did. Where you messed up? Where you having problems, buddy? Tell me where it hurts. Where's he messed up at? Oh boy, here comes the part of the game where we spend forever trying to figure out what's wrong with him. Just moving a giant grid pattern, why don't we? Finally, there we go. I don't know how I missed that. Oh, vitals have stabilized. That concludes the procedure. We wasted a whole lot of time there. That wasn't good.
Here are the sutures.
Luckily, this next one doesn't take that long, though there's a high probability I'm going to mess it up. And, well, you'll see why.
Good work.
Second patient complete. Well done, Derek. Let's move on to the third patient.
Derek?
Patient is injured his elbow, his ligaments are most likely torn. Considering the last patient's condition, this one probably has foreign objects lodged inside too. Once the external wounds are treated, we'll open up the affected area and continue. And hopefully we won't have to boost his vitals. If we're lucky. Alright, his ligaments are completely torn. I see a foreign object as well. It seems to be lodged in rather deep, so extract it carefully. We'll connect the torn ligaments with the forceps and suture them together in the end. You guys ready to be grossed out? He's got something lodged in here. Let's pull it out, why don't we? Oh my gosh, look at that. Holy crap, look how big it is.
I knew you could do it. Here are the
Blech.
scissors.
That thing was ginormous. Okay, oh yeah, suture that up.
Use
So now we have to take each of these ligaments and connect them together. But if I'm slightly off,
Here are the
and I got really lucky there,
Okay.
then the whole thing messes up. Yep,
Use
there we
the
go.
forceps.
I've got to be really precise, otherwise
Do your best.
it messes up.
We don't
Oh
have
my
to
gosh,
hurry.
that went really well. All affected areas have been treated. Well, let's close the patient up. I will tell you this, I did it a whole lot faster, like the operation as a whole faster last time, simply because I didn't waste a minute looking for, wherever that,
Derek.
wherever the, dang it, I cannot remember where the hemorrhages were on that one guy. You managed to perform 3 consecutive operations, Derek. Congratulations.
No.
No. Thank you, Miss Fulton. I couldn't have done it without you. What's wrong?
Good work.
No, it's nothing. You must be tired. I want you to get some rest, Dr. Stiles.
Yes.
Yes, right away. Very excited to get some rest. Yes! Now, since I didn't screw up on the ligaments 1,000 times, I would like to imagine I'd get a better score than a C, which is what I got last time. But we don't have very much time bonus, so I'm wondering what's going to happen. A B. Okay, cool. Excellent. A little bit better than last time. Let's hope the power doesn't go out, because this is right when the power went out. The next morning. Man, it was a war zone in here last night. But somehow I survived.
Derek.
Great work, Derek. You look like you've had a tough night. Good morning, Dr. Gasol. And yes, it got pretty hectic in here. That's what I read in the reports. But you got through it, huh?
Yes.
Yes. Alright then, you're done for today. You better get some rest or it'll be even harder coming in tomorrow. Yes, sir. I really didn't have any time to hesitate yesterday. And I was able to concentrate on the patients better too.
No.
But when I'm alone like this, I still keep thinking about it. Caduceus. Gil. And especially my healing touch. I wonder how everyone back at Caduceus is doing. I'm sure they're fine. Are we gonna make a visit? Okay, I guess. I'm sorry, Chief Casal. I'll be more careful next time. It's not like you at all to fumble with equipment like that. I don't think it's necessary to remind you, but if you're having personal problems,
Understood.
it won't happen again, sir. I just miss Dr. Stiles so much. I'm counting on you, Angie, but maybe you're working a little too hard. I can recommend a nice place to spend some time off. Thanks for the offer, but I, plan to go see my father. Professor Blackwell, huh? We can't thank you and your family enough, Angie. Even though your family did cause some problems for us, Victor says he may have a breakthrough on his guilt research soon, too.
I'm counting on you.
But don't push yourselves too hard. I'm concerned for your health.
Hey.
Dr. Chase, are you feeling okay? I hope this depression thing isn't contagious. Yeah, I don't know why, but I just can't seem to find any energy anymore. Oh, come on. You just need to get some exercise or something. If you keep acting like this, you won't be setting a good example for Dr. Tolba.
Oh, yeah?
Adele, huh? I don't think that guy even needs examples anymore. Speaking of Adele, is it just me or has he been brooding over something lately? He's been studying like mad for some reason. And if I'm dealing with a studying monster, I guess I don't really need to be a demon. Oh jeez. You're just slacking off because Director Hoffman is out of the country right now. I'm not the only one. You seen Angie today? I haven't seen her around all morning. I think she took the day off. Seems like she's been down in the dumps lately too. I hope she gets herself back to normal soon. She totally misses Dr. Styles. Visitor, Probably gonna meet somebody else that we recognize, I would imagine. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Next time we will continue on that. I did the ligament thing a whole lot better the second time. The first time I was fumbling with it so much. That really made me mad, honestly. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for more Trauma Center Under the Knife 2. Bye!